The 5 inventors who changed gaming forever. You won't believe their stories. Yo, what's up everyone? It's Ben here. And today, we're diving deep into the world of gaming. Ever wondered who's behind your favorite gaming console? Meet the legends who created the systems you can't live without. We're talking pioneers, risk-takers, and innovators who turned pixels into passion and controllers into gateways to new worlds. Let's go. Before we had incredible graphics and online multiplayer, gaming was a much simpler, but no less magical experience. It was a time when imagination filled in the gaps that technology couldn't yet reach. Imagine a time before the PlayStation or Xbox, when the concept of home gaming was still in its infancy. A time when the idea of playing video games at home seemed like something out of science fiction, a dream that many thought was far from reality. That's where our story begins, with a man named Ralph H. Baer, often hailed as the father of video games, whose vision and innovation would change the world.
Back in the early 1950s, I had a vision for bringing electronic games into the living room, a place where families could gather and enjoy interactive entertainment. At a time when computers were massive room-filling machines, I dared to dream small, envisioning a future where these games could be played on a household television. I believed that television, this new and exciting medium, held the key to interactive entertainment, a concept that was revolutionary at the time.
In 1966, after years of tinkering and innovating, Baer and his team at Sanders Associates unveiled the Brown Box, a prototype that would lay the foundation for home gaming. This unassuming wooden box, with its 2 controllers and a handful of simple games, would change the world forever, marking the birth of a new form of entertainment.
Released in 1972, the Odyssey was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. It was the first home video game console, a groundbreaking achievement. It brought the arcade experience home, allowing families to gather around the television and compete in games like table tennis, chase, and even a light gun shooter, creating a new way to bond and have fun.
Baer's invention sparked a revolution, igniting the imaginations of millions and paving the way for the video game industry as we know it today. It wasn't just about the technology, it was about the experience, the joy of playing together, and the birth of a global phenomenon that would bring people closer.
My legacy extends far beyond the Odyssey. I continued to innovate and create, always pushing the boundaries of what was possible. I held over 150 patents for my inventions, a testament to my boundless creativity and impact on the world of technology, leaving a lasting mark on the industry. But perhaps my greatest invention was the joy I brought to millions through the power of video games, a joy that continues to resonate with gamers of all ages.
Before the PlayStation or Xbox, there was the Magnavox Odyssey, the world's first home video game console, and the genius behind it all, Ralph H. Baer, whose legacy lives on in every game we play today. While Ralph Baer was busy bringing video games into our homes, another visionary was lighting up arcades with a different kind of magic. This magic would soon captivate millions and create a new social hub for gamers everywhere. Meet Nolan Bushnell, the founder of Atari, and the man who gave us the iconic game Pong. His contributions to the gaming world are nothing short of legendary.
In the early 1970s, arcades were the places to be. They were the epicenters of fun and excitement, drawing in crowds from all walks of life. They were loud, they were vibrant, and they were filled with the sounds of quarters clinking and joysticks being pushed to their limits. The atmosphere was electric, a cacophony of beeps and boops that signaled endless entertainment. And at the heart of this cultural phenomenon was Atari. The company quickly became synonymous with arcade gaming.
Bushnell's vision for Atari was simple: create games that were easy to pick up but impossible to put down. His goal was to make games that anyone could enjoy, regardless of their gaming experience. Games that were as addictive as they were fun. The kind of games that would keep players coming back for more, time and time again. And no game embodied this philosophy better than Pong. It was simple yet captivating, a game that anyone could understand within seconds. Released in 1972, Pong was a revelation. It was the spark that ignited the arcade gaming revolution. 2 paddles, a digital ball, and a simple objective: outmaneuver your opponent. The simplicity was its genius. It was a game that transcended age, gender, and even language barriers. Everyone could play, and everyone did.
The success of Pong was nothing short of meteoric. It captured the imagination of a generation and set the stage for the future of gaming. It became a cultural phenomenon, spawning countless imitators and cementing Atari's place as the leader in the burgeoning video game industry. Pong was more than a game. It was a movement.
Bushnell's impact on the gaming industry cannot be overstated. His innovative spirit and business acumen paved the way for the modern gaming landscape. He was a true pioneer, a showman, and a visionary who understood the power of interactive entertainment. His work laid the foundation for an industry that continues to thrive today.
He showed the world that games could be more than just a pastime. They could be a cultural force to be reckoned with. His vision transformed gaming from a niche hobby into a global phenomenon. They could be a cultural force to be reckoned with. The impact of his work is still felt in every corner of the gaming world.
Arcades were once the heartbeat of gaming, and the man who brought them to life? He was none other than Nolan Bushnell. Nolan Bushnell, the founder of Atari and the creator of the legendary Pong. His legacy continues to inspire and shape the world of gaming. Masayuki Uemura, the savior. As the 1980s dawned, the video game industry faced a crisis. The market was oversaturated with low-quality games and consumer confidence had plummeted.
Enter Masayuki Uemura, a quiet engineer from Nintendo, who would rise to the challenge and single-handedly revive the industry. Uemura was tasked with a monumental challenge: create a home console that was both affordable and innovative, a system that could win back the hearts and minds of disillusioned gamers.
And so, in 1983, the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, was born. The NES wasn't just a console, it was a cultural phenomenon. With its iconic gray and black design, it became a fixture in living rooms around the world.
Games like Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, and Metroid weren't just games, they were adventures, transporting players to fantastical worlds filled with memorable characters and unforgettable challenges.
Uemura's genius lay not just in his technical prowess, but also in his understanding of what made games truly special.
The NES wasn't just a console, it was a resurgence, a beacon of hope in an industry on the brink of collapse. It breathed new life into gaming, ushering in a golden age of creativity and innovation.
Masayuki Uemura, the savior of the video game industry, reminded us that even in the darkest of times, a spark of creativity can ignite a revolution. Ken Kutaragi, the architect. As the gaming industry moved into the 3D era, a new player emerged, ready to challenge Nintendo's dominance. This was a time of great innovation and fierce competition. This was the PlayStation, a sleek, powerful console that would redefine gaming and usher in a new era of cinematic experiences. It was more than just a gaming device. It was a revolution in entertainment.
And at the helm of this revolution was Ken Kutaragi, a Sony engineer with a passion for pushing technological boundaries. His vision was clear and his determination was unwavering. Kutaragi's journey to becoming the father of PlayStation is a story of perseverance and unwavering belief. He faced numerous challenges and skeptics along the way.
When Sony initially hesitated to enter the gaming market, Kutaragi famously staked his career on the project, determined to prove that Sony had what it took to compete with the giants of the industry. And compete they did, with resounding success. The original PlayStation, released in 1994, was a revelation. It captivated gamers and critics alike, with its advanced graphics and immersive gameplay.
It embraced CD-ROM technology, offering developers unprecedented storage capacity for their games, which translated into larger, more immersive worlds, richer soundtracks, and more cinematic experiences. This was a game-changer in every sense.
These weren't just games. They were interactive films, blurring the lines between reality and the virtual world. Players were drawn into these new worlds like never before.
This developer-centric approach proved to be a winning formula, propelling the PlayStation to the forefront of the gaming industry. Developers loved the freedom and potential the PlayStation offered. The PlayStation wasn't just a console, it was a statement. It signaled a new era in gaming, one where creativity and technology could come together to create something truly special.
And it was all thanks to the vision, determination, and unwavering belief of one man, Ken Kutaragi. His leadership and innovative spirit were the driving forces behind the PlayStation's success. He continued to lead Sony's gaming division, overseeing the development of the PlayStation 2, which would become the best-selling console of all time. The PlayStation 2 built on the success of its predecessor and took gaming to new heights. Ken Kutaragi, the architect of the PlayStation, showed us that innovation often comes from daring to challenge the status quo and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. His legacy continues to inspire the gaming industry today. Satoru Iwata, the visionary. As the 21st century dawned, the gaming industry was at a crossroads. Consoles were becoming more powerful, games were becoming more complex, and yet there was a sense that something was missing.
Enter Satoru Iwata, the fourth president of Nintendo, a man who would challenge the industry's conventions and redefine what it meant to play. Iwata was a gamer at heart, a programmer who understood the magic of interactive entertainment on a fundamental level. He believed that gaming should be accessible to everyone, regardless of age or experience.
That vision was realized in 2004 with the release of the Nintendo DS. The DS wasn't just a console, it was a revolution. With its dual screens, touch controls, and innovative gameplay, it broke down barriers and introduced gaming to a whole new audience.
Games like Nintendogs, Brain Age, and Phantom Hourglass weren't just fun, they were engaging, challenging, and surprisingly addictive.
But Iwata wasn't done yet. In 2006, Nintendo released the Wii, a console that would once again turn the gaming world on its head.
Games like Wii Sports, Wii Fit, and Super Mario Galaxy weren't just games. They were experiences, bringing families and friends together in living rooms around the world.
Satoru Iwata's legacy extends far beyond the DS and the Wii. He was a leader, a visionary, and a gamer who understood the power of interactive entertainment to bring people together. So there you have it. 5 incredible minds who shaped the gaming world as we know it. From the first pixels flickering on a screen to the immersive, hyper-realistic experiences we have today, these innovators dared to dream big. They took risks, pushed boundaries, and ultimately changed the way we play, connect, and experience entertainment. And as technology continues to evolve, one thing's for sure: the future of gaming is bright. And it's all thanks to the groundwork laid by these pioneers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories about history, inventions, technology, and the secrets that shape our world.